Okay, we are recording audio. We are recording video. This is Happy Meal. The context is this woman walks down the street with her phone and her little treat, and she sees a person with a sign that says, I'm hungry, help me. They have the cardboard sign. I think that, people talk about how there's like a big homeless problem in America, and people talk about how a lot of it's not from like people being lazy. A lot of it's like mental health. These are people who just don't know how to integrate into society. So they have trouble, and they have a lot of missteps, and they fall into these very sad lives, very sad, very real lives. But nobody really talks about how they're always stealing cardboard. I mean, that's pretty fucked up. They make a point to show a close-up of her beverage as she drinks it. And it's clearly not empty. But when she sucks on the straw, it makes that noise like she's completely at the bottom. It's like, why would that straw make that noise? It doesn't make sense. I get that you wanted a drinking sound effect, and there really isn't a lot of audio if you're sucking on a straw. It's like, then don't even make that a thing. It doesn't matter. You could have just shown her just, sucking on the straw. Could have made that noise. I did that on accident. Then it turns into a YouTube cooking video. Hi guys, this is Spicy Things, Spicy Wings, and today we're gonna make some red pepper, Roma tomato, noodle, the fuck is that? Oregano? I feel like I'm about to learn.
Try tomato, please do.
Or what if while she was chopping vegetables, it made the slurp sound effect? We only got two sounds. We got old-timey swing music and... Look, I just gotta say, I know everybody's just working like within their budgets. Everybody's got an overflowing passion for horror, and that it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. But it's also like, maybe you don't have to film it in your fucking apartment. I don't care what happens in your apartment. Your apartment, your problem. Okay, I can leave. My name isn't on the lease. How did you take such a bad picture of your food? You were pointing the phone right at it. It's not even in the lower third. It's like the lower eighth. What did you do? Have a back spasm? What the? Like, it would have made sense if she was gonna take a picture of her food, and she was like leaning on a pillow, and like when she took the picture, she kind of slipped like that. That would explain the terrible photo. Don't even do social media. How about that? Don't even worry about it. There's enough people on there. It's a little weird that in that moment of pure terror and what I would assume is existential dread, that she picked up that plate and like held it in her lap and decided to like film it. For no reason other than to reveal to us, the audience, that all the food's gone. And she's gone. Gone the way of the noodle, as they say. Why was that called Happy Meal? That didn't make any sense. That had nothing to do with a Happy Meal. It's like, if the character sucks, it's like we're not afraid for them to die. We want them to die. So it's like the horror aspect gets twisted and it becomes more like asshole murder porn. Does that make sense? It's like, you remember that show, there was a show that used to be on Spike TV called 10,000 Ways to Die.
Actually, it's 1,000 ways to die, not 10,000. That's just bad math on my part. I went to public school.
And in that show, they would showcase the various ways a person could die. But then they use like true stories, but they would exaggerate the circumstances, and they changed the name, obviously. But they also made the person that died just an insufferable asshole. That way you wouldn't feel bad for the person, and you'd be more interested in the deaths. You know, and that's kind of what happens with this. But yeah, this was another nothing burger. I'm going to gain weight if I keep eating all these nothing burgers. My doctor said I got to cut down on nothing. Too much nothing in my diet. It's like you watch it all the way to the end, and then you just kind of... And that's what I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it a shrug out of 10.